Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to part 4 of my Brawl Stars Beginner Guide, and today I'm going to be talking about the best way to get all the currencies in Brawl Stars, and mostly how to effectively spend those currencies to make the most progress in the game and level up as quickly as possible. So you can by all means spend your gems and stuff on something you really want, like a cool skin in the shop or whatever, but mainly in this video I'm just going to be talking about how to get the quickest possible progression out of your currency. So starting off with gems, the best way to spend your gems by far is by buying the paid version of the Brawl Pass. Nothing else in the game is going to give you the same value for your gems. You're going to get over 100 Brawl boxes worth of extra rewards. You're going to get the new Brawler and a ton of pins and skins to go with it. It's just a huge amount of value, and for only 169 gems, it's so much better than everything else. And on top of that, you're going to unlock Brawl Pass specific quests, and I'm going to talk more about quests later, but essentially this is just another way that you can speed up progression and get even more rewards other than the stuff I've already talked about, just from buying this Brawl Pass with your gems. Now to complete the Brawl Pass, you just have to collect a ton of tokens and progress through every tier. And if you do that every season, you'll get about 90 gems even without paying for the Brawl Pass, just from the free version. So that means in 2 seasons, you're going to get 180 gems, meaning you can then buy the Brawl Pass every 2 seasons for free without spending a cent on the game. And if you do this, you're going to be progressing super fast through the game. You're going to be getting a ton of power points, coins, everything you possibly need to level up and get better at this game quickly. Now, another way to spend your gems is through the special offers in the shop, but I will advise you the special offers are usually never worth it. Your gems will almost always have more value by being spent on the Brawl Pass. But that being said, the offers are still usually good in the shop, and they're better than just straight up buying Brawl boxes or whatever normally from the shop, but I still would recommend that you instead go for the Brawl Pass. Always just spend all your gems on the Brawl Pass and keep saving up for buying more Brawl Passes later on. Trust me, it'll be worth it in the end. Now let's talk about power points. So these are things you can get by collecting a bunch of total trophies and unlocking them on the trophy road. You can get them by progressing through the Brawl Pass, and you can just straight up unlock them from Brawl boxes. The power points are key in this game because that's what's going to level up your brawlers and make them stronger, so that way you can stand a better chance of surviving and dealing high damage to other brawlers in the middle of battle. So I strongly recommend with your power points that you get a couple of your favorite brawlers up to a really high power level, so that way you have the chance to pull gadgets, which are an extra ability that you get once a brawler is at power level 7, but you do have to unlock them from a box, and there's a small chance you can unlock it from every box, but if none of your brawlers are at power level 7, your chance is 0. So once you get a couple brawlers up to that power level 7, you'll have a chance to unlock gadgets out of boxes, and you want to have that chance for as many boxes as possible. So that means you want to get your brawlers up to power level 7 as early as possible, so that way you can maximize your chances of pulling a gadget as soon as possible. And then there are also star powers, which you unlock at power level 9, and they're very similar to gadgets because you have to unlock them from boxes. So I strongly recommend you get some brawlers that you really like playing all the way up to power level 9. Spend your star points all on those couple brawlers, get them up to power level 9, and then every box you open from then on will have a small chance to pull a gadget or a star power. But only do this for a couple of your brawlers. For the rest of your brawlers, you really want to just spread out the power points evenly and distribute them among as many brawlers as possible, because it costs more power points to level up a brawler the higher level it is, but each of those levels just boosts the brawler the same amount. So you want to get as many of those cheaper, low power levels done as possible first, because that is going to be the easiest way to get as many total levels across all your brawlers as possible, meaning the most total possible strength and power that you're going to have in battle. Now let's talk about coins. So the only real way to get coins is just from opening Brawl boxes, but there are several ways you can spend them. In the shop, a lot of times you're going to see offers where you can spend coins and get power points for your brawlers, but I actually recommend that you don't buy these, because it's pretty easy to get all power points for all your brawlers before you actually have the coins to upgrade them. So this happened with me. I ended up unlocking all the power points for all my brawlers, got them all to power level 9, but then I was still lacking so much gold to actually upgrade them and complete those levels and get that value out of those power points. So there's not really a need to spend your coins and convert them to power points when in the end you're gonna need more coins anyway. So you can buy these if you want. It's not too much of a loss of value, but personally I just don't see the purpose in doing that. So mainly I would just say only spend your coins on upgrading brawlers. It's the only way to really get get your brawlers up those levels, and it's good to do that as quickly as possible, and then afterwards you can spend them on other things as you want. Now let's talk about tokens, and these are the things that are going to progress you through the Brawl Pass and get you all those rewards and gems that are eventually going to let you buy the Brawl Pass, unlock new brawlers, unlock a ton of boxes. So tokens are super important, and they're the main thing that's going to accelerate your progression through this game. So there's many sources of tokens. Whenever there's a new event, you can just tap on it and get 10 free tokens. You have 200 free tokens a day that you can get just by playing games, but the biggest source of tokens is going to be from quests. And you unlock quests at 300 trophies, and you can see your active quests in the Brawl Pass tab at the top of the screen. And you want to try to complete as many of these as possible. Start with your daily quests because those are going to expire by the end of the day, and then after that you can go for the higher quests that are worth more than 100 tokens because those are going to last for the entirety of the season, so you don't necessarily have to complete them the day they come out. But overall, if you just do as many quests as possible, you're going to be getting an insane amount of tokens, and actually you can do multiple quests at the same time if possible. If there's a quest that says win this many games with a brawler like Nita, and then a quest that says win this many games in Brawl Ball, well, if you just run Nita in Brawl Ball and win a game, you'll be getting a win for both of those quests at the same time. So stack these quests as much as possible, and it's going to let you churn through them as quickly as possible, and because of that, you're going to be getting gems and coins and everything else as fast as possible. And finally, let's talk about star points. So the way you get star points is by ranking up one of your brawlers by getting enough trophies on it to any of the certain milestones, and those are rank 10, rank 15, rank 20, and so on, just all the multiples of 5 starting from rank 10. And you get a couple star points every time you hit a brawler at one of those ranks. So you'll probably be getting a couple star points as you progress through the game, and honestly there's not too much to spend your star points on currently. And you're probably not going to be getting too many of them as it is at the start of the game. It's more of a currency for late game players and people who have been playing for a while. They're mainly just so you can buy special skins, although the main thing that you want to focus on spending your star points are the end of season rewards. So at the end of every season, which is about every 2 weeks or so, you'll see in the shop that there is an offer to buy a big box and a mega box. It costs 500 for the big box and 1500 for the mega box, and you can spend star points on these. And this is the only way currently in the game that you can get actual coins and power points and stuff that's actually useful to you by spending star points. So I strongly recommend you just spend all your star points on those offers, or save up for a skin if you want, or just wait until they add something else to the game that'll actually let you progress with your star points. But you don't really have to worry about those right now, since you're not really going to be getting a significant amount of them until you're a lot farther along in the game. But that's the last thing I have to talk about in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to know whenever I post more guides just like this one. But that's all for today, guys, so see you later.